favorite little cousin in my head, KeKe Palmer, just dropped a video with Offset that actually was recorded back in March, but it dropped today on her podcast, and it has people in a motherfucking tizzy. Now, the people are trying to cock her, especially women, saying that she gives or lends out her platform to problematic men. And to that, I say, KeKe literally lends out her platform to everybody. A lot of people aren't understanding that outside of this being one of the hugest platforms that a lot of celebrities are now gravitating towards, like, this is her brand and her business. It is literally her job to interview people in the industry, whether you all as the public like them or not. And I told y'all before that I'm not in the motherfucking cult of women. I am on the side of the truth. And what I know about human beings, including myself, is that there has been a time or two or fucking 20 where I did something that was very unbecoming, where I know that I may have hurt people, whether it was warranted or unwarranted. So for y'all to cast stones and glass houses, it's really fucking amusing to me, because I know y'all wouldn't want people to charge you to your worst day. What I know for a fact is both men and women could be very problematic. So while y'all are talking about Offset / KRE, yeah, I actually asked somebody in the comment section who said the same very exact thing that I brought about. Okay, would you prefer if KeKe would have brought on his problematic soon-to-be ex-wife? Because Cardi sure ain't motherfucking innocent. Miss Barty Bangin' B is a known gang member who has publicly used her platform to berate Black women specifically, call them roaches. She has told people to dig up their dead children. She said that she has drugged men back when she was a fucking stripper, used trans women in little altercations when these men were under the influence as a joke, ran down on motherfucking people, and got them beat the fuck up. So for the bitches mentioning how this nigga Offset cheated on her and did all of these weird ass motherfucking things, I'm not saying that shit is at all fucking cool, because he very much is a master manipulator, gaslighting, narcissistic bitch. However, that woman knew exactly who the fuck she married. You see, people are like mirrors. The reason why people get with one another is because they can recognize different qualities, good and bad, that they both have within each other. And sometimes those angels or those demons match. So no, I don't feel fucking bad for anybody in the situation. Miss Cardi B just recently even went to Joe and Jadakiss's podcast, debuting Bodega Baddie, and turned her pregnant ass around towards the camera and started to twerk. Now, I know y'all would think like, okay, that's her brand. That's how she's always been. But to me, that would be problematic fucking behavior, because not only are you pregnant, ma'am, but I guarantee you, if it was a Black female artist, they would have tore her to fucking shreds. But that whole racism, colorism thing, that's going to be for a different day. Cardi B is very problematic because, like I said in a previous video of mine, we didn't have a problem. We actually were rooting for Cardi when she moved the fuck on. She not only had 1, 2, but 3 kids with motherfucking Offset, but only just shy of a year, a little over a year after she just had Blossom, her last daughter's birthday party, she ended up getting pregnant again by another nigga who she's only known for just a second. Again, if a Black woman would do the same fucking behavior as Cardi B, child, I'm not even about to get on y'all asses. But like I said, another day. You know what I found so funny, right? Speaking of women, KeKe just invited on Ice Spice, who also has very problematic behavior. There was a whole situation with her and her black friend Cleo, what's her name? Cleo Trapper, where they had got into it over the internet. Where Cleo Trapper actually said, like, listen, she was kicking me out of rooms, leaving me in cities, making me feel like a fool, wasn't paying me, did all of this other kind of crazy different shit. And on top of that, she was sensing some colorist vibes when it came to her. Like, she was like the token black friend. KeKe still got the fuck up and went to that interview and still met with Ice Spice anyway. But guess who wasn't in the motherfucking comments talking down to Cardi motherfucking B when that episode aired? Yeah. Y'all really pick and choose when y'all really want to be mad at people. Because to be honest, if you're going to have that energy for one, have it for fucking everybody. I personally do not pedestalize. I don't pedestalize celebrities because at the end of the day, how I see these people are motherfuckers who just have more money than me right now. It doesn't mean that they're not violent. It doesn't mean that they aren't pieces of shit. And it doesn't mean that they don't have a poverty fucking mindset. They are just people. But again, I would hate for somebody to charge me to my worst motherfucking day. That's why I don't do it to other people. Even KeKe has had some very problematic situations going on in the past. Just a year ago, she was having baby mother, baby daddy issues with her ex Darius. What I know about the media is they don't give a fuck about your personal feelings. As a matter of fact, as long as you're spectating, whether the energy is good or bad, all publicity is good publicity. It's going to drive more people to that woman's motherfucking show and run up them goddamn views. We're not going to take away the fact that KeKe is an amazing interviewer. This woman is literally one of motherfucking one. I don't think we'll get another commentator or just a multifaceted person who can sing, dance, interview, movies, all of the motherfucking thing. We're not going to get a person like KeKe again in this lifetime. And if we do, it's not going to be anytime soon. The thing that I know about people is that when your brand is not really that big, when you're inviting on D and E-list motherfucking celebrities to have conversation and shit, everybody's rooting for you. Woo, go KeKe, go KeKe. But when them big dogs start coming through and people actually see you as like a huge motherfucking brand that really could take off and where you could literally be the next Oprah, oh, that's when the criticism starts. But that's to be expected. And I hope my baby KeKe can just take this shit on the chin, because honestly, she's been in this game for a very long time. She's very professional. And what I know about her is that she gives everybody a chance, even the people who have done her wrong. I think a lot of us have redeemable qualities. There are some people where they just are who they are, and we just gonna have to stamp them how we stamp them. But in a lot of cases, people can redeem themselves from their worst situations. And honestly, I think Offset is no different. I'm not saying that he's going to wake up and be some golden boy tomorrow, but he can definitely reflect. And from what I've seen in just a little bit of the interview, he definitely has reflected on some of his poor choices as a person, as a dad, and even as a fucking partner. And at least he can acknowledge it. Now, if he's changed it, I don't fucking know. Likely no. But that's not my place to judge, because there are still things that I still have to work on myself. And one of those things is discipline. I still have to remember to be kind to myself and be kind to others, to have patience, to be slow to anger, to not be so fucking impulsive. And it is very fucking hard. We are in a simulation where we are spirits having we're spirits having a human experience. Naturally, somewhere along the line, we're gonna fuck up a time or two or 20. In closing, all I'm gonna say is give KeKe a motherfucking break. I'm not saying that she's above reproach where you cannot criticize her. However, what I've seen from KeKe is that she's fucking fair. And she's a woman running a business who was speaking to people in the entertainment business. Yes, they're there to shop their product, but she's also there to humanize them and get to know them as a person. Be thankful you don't have tens of millions of people commenting on your inadequacies and your shortcomings. You see, right there, I fucked up a whole bunch of times during this motherfucking recording, but I don't give a fuck if you judge me. Y'all be kind to yourselves and one another. We'll speak again soon.